Here we are at the LaQuint Dickey Mining Corporation. We got my friend LaQuint Dickey. We're gonna go get some breakfast. We're here at the breakfast brunch buffet for Mother's Day. Let's go. All right, so we're having 3 breakfasts today and a dessert at the end. We're starting off with a Mexican breakfast. It's a chicken fajitas, we got beef fajitas, we got chilaquiles and salsa roja, and we got chile verde, I think is what they call it. It's like pork and green sauce. We then got some beans and some sauce, some red sauce, and some guacamole. That's like everything they had for the Mexican section, so we're gonna go ahead and try this out. I guess we gotta try one of each. Hold on, give me a second. First, the chilaquiles with the crema. Okay, pretty good. They do them the way I like them, where the tortillas are kind of soggy. They're not like mushy, but they're not hard and crunchy. A lot of people, they just get like tortilla chips and they throw sauce on it, and I don't like that. So I like the chilaquiles. Not bad, pretty good. Try some beans. Beans not that great, a little oversalted. Kind of tastes like they came from a can or something. Skip the beans. Try the chile verde. This one's also a little lacking. Like there's some flavor there, but it's very mild. Usually you get like spiciness and like the tangy from the tomatillo from the chile verde with the pork. The pork is good, well, like it falls apart like immediately. But the sauce itself, kind of lame. Chicken fajitas. Chicken, tiny bit dry. This is also similar to the salsa verde. The sauce itself doesn't have too much flavor. Kind of disappointed in that one. Usually, I like me some good chicken fajitas. Go ahead and try finally the beef fajitas and some of the guacamole. Okay, so they do their meats pretty well here. The sauce is not the best. So like it's good. It's cool to eat. The salsa, the red salsa, spicy one tastes like it's like water, but then like spicy. It's like spicy water. It's weird. I don't know. The only thing I really liked here was the chilaquiles and the guacamole. This is pretty good. So for the Mexican breakfast, because again these are all cooked fine. Like I'm gonna eat them. I'm finishing them, but sauce is a little lacking. Beans I didn't really like, and the red sauce, not getting that again. That was weird. But that's how our Mexican breakfast finishes, and we're gonna go get some American breakfast. Yeah. All right, so this is breakfast number 2. I guess it's breakfast. It's more like lunch, but this is eggs. Obviously, this is like the only breakfast. Well, there's biscuits and gravy. That's also a breakfast thing. But there was pork rib on the bottom, the beef rib. There's a sausage in here. I guess this is also breakfast. Well, I mean, half of it's breakfast. And then you got the miner's potatoes. It's got like cheese and other stuff on it. This was called a crepe. I don't know what's in it. I'm kind of confused. You got steamed vegetables, lasagna, some rice, and then this was called like a cheese oli or something. I don't even know what this was called, but it's like an egg roll almost, but like stuffed with cheese, I guess. But let's go ahead and try this all. Start with the rice real quick. The rice is actually pretty good. I like the rice. It's got a good flavor to it. Go ahead and try the lasagna. Lasagna is also pretty good. Tastes a little like the Stouffer's microwave one, but I like that one, so it doesn't really matter. Cheese, eggs, missing seasoning. You can taste the cheese, but like that's pretty much it. Whatever these crepes or whatever were, I have no idea what's in them. It's like cheese, a little salty. I don't know what it is. It's like gravy almost, but it's pretty good. It kind of tastes like stuffing from Thanksgiving, almost. Vegetables are vegetables. This cheese thing, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna try it. I thought it was like dessert or something, but that's weird. That is weird. It's not necessarily bad, but it's got like sweet on top of it, and then like that's like cottage cheese almost, but also like kind of queso fresco. But I don't understand what this flavor profile is supposed to be. But we're gonna try the potatoes. Like, this is weird. I wouldn't want to finish this. I'm gonna finish it, but I wouldn't get this again. Everything else so far, I'd probably get again. Maybe not the eggs because they're kind of a little under seasoned, but potatoes. They have like a powdered cheese on them, which makes it dry, and the potatoes are also kind of dry. I don't like that combo. Similar to the other stuff that we had, potatoes are cooked fine. They're not really seasoned with anything, so kind of lame. Oh my god. Biscuits and gravy. Something just fell over there. This is sweet, and I don't know why. I was expecting more of a savory gravy. It's not bad, just not what I was expecting. Like the muffin itself, or the biscuit, it's really sweet, and it kind of overpowers the actual sauce. Like the sauce gives it so that it's not dry, but flavor-wise, it doesn't really do much. You just get more of the sweet. Sausage tastes and looks like a Denny's sausage. They just bought it from the same person. Beef. I left the bone, so somebody's gonna get a beef rib that's just the bone. I took all the meat. Go ahead and try this. That's pretty good. I wouldn't say amazing, but it's got a good soda barbecue to it. Again, I was gonna grab the whole bone, but then I grabbed a piece of meat and the whole bone came out, so that's good for a rib. Now we got more meat for a pork rib. Also pretty good, but for some reason they didn't do the barbecue as well as the beef one. The beef one is better, but overall there's more profile development and stuff going on here in the American breakfast. It's not really breakfast, it's more like lunch and dinner with some breakfast, but that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and finish this out, and then we're gonna get just like an omelet or something station here, and then we gotta finish it off with waffles and stuff. So this is the last portion of the breakfast before we move on to like dessert and stuff. We got a freshly baked waffle. I put some whipped cream, and so it's got syrup and strawberries in there. This is a piece of ham and a piece of meat. I didn't ask what kind of, they just had a meat on a thing and just cut it. And then this omelet, I got, what I put in here, tomatoes, bell peppers, onions, ham, jalapenos. They had some, I'm assuming they made it, but they had a thing of hollandaise sauce, and so I put that on this side so I could try it with and without. I accidentally put my finger in it. It's not bad. All right, let's go ahead and try all this. Start off with the meats. I got fresh ham. I think it's because it's been sitting out too long. It's kind of dry. Doesn't really have flavor. They didn't put like a glaze on it or anything. It's just like the skin of the ham. No, that's kind of lame too. All right, we got this cut of meat. It's got like some redness to it and stuff, but seems like they got some seasoning or something on the crust, so I'm gonna get a portion of the crust. So there's a lot of fat on this in this cut of meat, but the seasoning and whatever they did on the crust itself is good. It's just, I wish that was kind of like present more throughout the whole thing, because it's a big piece of meat with like this tiny little thing of crust, and it's almost enough, but I just kind of wish that was a little more. It just seems too wide for the tiny little piece of flavor and crust that it's got. But I'm gonna put the dessert last. Get a piece of this omelet here. Get some of the sauce. People are yelling. I'm scared. Getting crazy in here. Alright, omelet, the hollandaise sauce. This they made there. This was you pick your ingredients and then they throw it on the thingy and then they make it I didn't record them because it's kind of weird. But all right, here we go. Omelet. Seems like the omelet itself, like for the egg, they didn't really put salt and pepper seasoning on it. But the hollandaise sauce is pretty good, so that helps. So it doesn't really matter that it doesn't have the seasoning. But if you just got the omelet without the sauce, kind of plain. Overall, not super impressed with everything. Let's try the waffle. This is a fresh waffle. I stole it from a little kid. There was a kid standing behind me. They took out a fresh piece, and I didn't realize that he wanted a piece, so I just took the whole waffle. Go ahead and try this. I mean, it's good, but it's a waffle. Like, you get these from any sort of like hotel. You make your own batter, do your own thing. Like it's cool, but it's mostly just like it's sugar. So it's good because it's sugar. It's good because it's sweet. There's nothing really going on here, but I'm gonna finish this up and then we're gonna grab some desserts and then we'll go ahead and talk about this whole thing as a whole. We got our dessert, you guys. They had a whole table. They had like 6 different cakes. They had cookies and whatever, all this stuff. I just kind of grabbed like what kind of looked good. Some of it was like supermarket stuff and the stuff you get at a bakery. So I was like, I'm not gonna try that here. We got a couple flan. We got this red velvet cake, this carrot cake. We got, it seems like a raspberry Danish, a little tiny cupcake, macadamia white something cookie, and I have no idea what this is, but let's go ahead and try it. Danish first. That's the Walmart Danish. I'm gonna tell them in the pack. It's cold. It's in the fridge. Again, store quality. Not great. Whatever this is, it's got like chocolate, walnut, something. That's interesting. It's like a brown sugar crumble crust sort of thing on the bottom. And it's like a dark chocolate with like peanuts and walnuts. And then covered with like powdered sugar or something. That's actually pretty good. It's a good combo. I doubt they made it here, but that's good. That's good. Try this little mini cupcake. The mini. So it's supposed to be banana bread. That's some of the driest banana bread I've ever had. It's hard. I needed to drink water. That's like super dry. Which I mean, no, it's weird. It's like squishy, I guess, but it's, I don't know, it's dry. It's a little hard to eat. I like this one though. This one's good. Try the cookie, white chocolate cookie. And it's fine, but it's another store-bought thing. This has tasted the most like a store-bought. Like, this is like the Walmart one they just have in the fridge aisle. But the cookie's fine. Not too hard, not too soft. It's got the white chocolate and macadamia. That's pretty decent cookie right there. I'm gonna go ahead and try cake, red velvet. I don't know. It's like, you can tell it's been like in the fridge or something because it's like crumbly. It's not supposed to be crumbly. It's supposed to be moist. And also, I mean, it's chocolate cake. Red velvet chocolate cake. That would also taste like from the store. Carrot cake. This one's actually, it's moist. The cream isn't overpowering. It's not super sweet. It's got this random crumble stuff. You can taste the carrot and the walnuts or pecans, whatever nuts they put in here. This is pretty good too. I'll finish this one. And then finally, see, this is the good stuff over here. This is like in the middle. These suck. And that one's over there. All right, the flan. I think it's flan. It's fun, but it's like super watery. It's weird. Like, I guess it's not bad, but there's a super weird texture. It's just like dissolved. Like, it's like watery. They didn't put the caramel in it. Yeah, because flan is supposed to be like semi-solid. This is not. So, but it's like watered down flan. Let's go ahead and eat some of this, I guess, and then once we're done, go ahead and step outside, and we're gonna talk about this whole place.
Try everything that's here.
So, we just had brunch at what's it called? Pomona Valley Mining Company. As you can see, the mining is down there. Let's talk about the food, I guess. That's what we're here for. Like, this place looks kind of cool. It's got the view. It's nice to sit at. We didn't get a view because we weren't by the window, and the whole room was kind of weird because there was only light coming in from that other side, and we were sitting in the back. So I was also looking towards the window, so everything looked dark to me. This place is nice, but the food, I think we paid like $50 per person or something, and at that price, you could get this style food for like $20 anywhere else. And I don't want to fault them completely because buffet is like sometimes hard to do. Some places do it better. I'd probably come back to try their regular dining experience, but don't come here for the buffet. It's not worth it. You can go anywhere else. Overall, I'd give it like for the buffet, I'd give it like a 5, maybe a 6. It's very average food and it's expensive. What else I got to say about this place? Nothing really. I'll probably come back here, make sure I get a window seat if I ever do come back here. But overall, I was expecting a lot more. Maybe I shouldn't have had expectations high, but I know with the place charging $50 with a view like this, with an area like this, not worth it. Go spend your money somewhere else. You guys, they have a food catering truck. Maybe the food here isn't bad and the catering just isn't great. Oh well, I don't know.